Hi, and welcome to Indigo Starfire. My name is Bevin, and in this reading, I'm going to be doing channeled messages from your forever person. This can relate to somebody that is currently in your life, somebody from your past, or somebody you have yet to meet, just however the messages resonate with you. I'm going to be channeling from the perspective of the first person, so using pronouns such as I, me, and you. And there are 3 groups to choose from. Group 1 is the red Jasper. Group 2 is the Hematite. And group 3 is the Citrine. So if you want to take a moment to center, focus on your breathing, and feel whichever group, maybe multiple groups, or perhaps all of the groups that you're most drawn to. I'll give you a minute to make your selection, and then we'll get right into it. And there are timestamps in the description box of the video for each group if you'd like to jump ahead, which I do recommend using so that you can skip over me shuffling cards in between groups to clear the energy of the group I just read for and tap into the energy of the group I'm about to read for. So again, I'll give you a minute. Please use the timestamps, and we'll get into your reading. Hi, Group 1. I chose the red Jasper. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards and then just channel directly from there, from the energy surrounding the cards and whatever else I'm picking up. So what does your forever person want you to know right now, Group 1? Okay, we've got the 5 of Cups, the King of Wands, 5 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, or I'm sorry, Knight of Swords, and King of Swords. I'm making my way to you at a vigorous pace. I wish I could go faster. I know I have to be patient and that the wait will be worth it. And just know that in this silence, in the unknown stages, as you navigate each day and wonder where I am, why I feel so far from you, just know that you are always on my mind and there's nothing I have wanted more. There's a hunger I have for you that nothing else has been able to satiate. I breathe you. The very idea of you sets my pulse racing. I'm making plans for the future. I'm looking around at what can stay and what must go. I'm detaching myself from caring so much about what other people think. I have walked on eggshells through my life for so long. I am ready to become thunder. There are things in me which are shifting. My priorities, all that I was focused on at one point in time, what I was striving for, what I was reaching for, none of this seems to matter any longer. And yet this loss, what is falling away, was what I know I must cut loose. It's with a sense of joy and possibility that I watch these things fade from the top of my list of priorities. It's not to say that I'm uncaring or that my feelings have been shut off. In so many ways, I feel more alive than I ever have. And when I look around, all I see are paper dolls. I long for the fully fleshed reality of you by my side. I'm thinking of how to explain myself to you. There's this urge within me to divulge everything. And yet at the same time, I know that we must navigate our way through uncertainties, that there are gatekeepers around both of our hearts, the ghosts of the past, memories of disappointments, of investments that had withered on the vine or were made too hastily. All of these things prohibit the two of us from unveiling the truth and intensity of our feelings for one another too quickly. There's an ache and a yearning associated with this. It's testing the limits of my patience, and yet I know somehow that it's for the best. Unwrapping the possibility of what we can become slowly, savoring each moment, facing the challenges inside and out as they come. With you by my side, I know that I can wage any battle I am presented with and become victorious. Even my losses are gains, because they help me to reach clarity within, and purpose within, and alignment within, which is what is necessary to meet you at the level that you are deserving. I know you have been hurt so many times, and there are things that you don't talk about that haunt your memory. Feel these things swimming in the moat around the castle that keeps your heart. Others before me have not been so brave. They have shied away from the challenge of reaching you. I am not those people. I am the one that will persevere. I will show you through my consistency and through my dedication that it is safe to let down your walls and to let me in. My name is Love, and I am a face that you do not recognize, not yet, not fully. You are seeing me only through a veil of perceptions, but that there is more to me that I wish for you to understand. I will take my time and I will persist in proving myself to you. No challenge that you set forth to me is too big. If you need me to come towards you, if you need me to hold space while you reach me, all of this is within my power to accomplish. And all of this I endeavor with honor and with dignity. I am delighted to help you move beyond the disappointments of your past by bringing you into the reality of what love can be, how it has always meant to be known by you, by me, and through one another. And in the times when all you can do is kneel down and fold into yourself and cry and sustain what action you can, know that I will be there with you, watching and waiting and holding my hand out to you unwaveringly. For when you are ready to step forth out of whatever darkness keeps you, out of whatever necessitates you hiding yourself away from me and from the world, I will always be right there to greet you. Mind, body, soul, energy. I want nothing more from you than for you to be exactly who you are. And I know that this is so unfamiliar to you, this idea of unconditional, that in all of your imperfections and virtues, I see only balance. You are dynamic, and I love your ever-evolving nature. Keep being you fearlessly, and you will find, when you are ready to see me and recognize me truly for who I am, that I am right there following the same orbit of change that you are. And together, we shall move forth into the kingdom of love that awaits us. So those are your channeled messages, and in terms of signs, with the cups we have water energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. With the swords we have air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And Wheel of Fortune is mutable energy, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius. So I'm going to get a few initials, and this can be a first, middle, or last name, or it can spell something out, just whatever resonates for you. We've got D, S, B, Y, I, F, A, and T. So those are your messages, Group 1. I hope they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. If you'd like a personal reading, I offer them through my Etsy shop, and there's a link in the description box of the video for that. I offer a variety of pre-recorded video readings, written readings, and channeled letters. Turnaround time on everything is 5 to 7 days from the time of purchase. I also sell handmade jewelry, dream catchers, and sun catchers if you're interested in checking any of that out as well. I've also launched a second channel here on YouTube. It's called Lady of the Dawn Tarot, and there's a link in the description box as well as in the channel section of my page for that second channel. The format there is a little different from here. I do pick a cards and general energy check-ins, but the topics that I cover are related to spirituality, wellness, ascension, and self-love. So if any of that sounds interesting, I invite you to check that channel out, and I thank you for your support over there as well as for your continued support here on this channel. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well. Hi, Group 2. You chose the Hematite. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards and then channel based on kind of the energies that come through with that, as well as anything else that I pick up. So what does your forever person want you to know right now, Group 2? Okay, we've got the Sun, Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, the Star, Five of Wands, and Seven of Cups. You are my perfect match, and even in your darkness, you shine so brilliantly. You have reawakened me to the potential of everything that I could become. Things about me that I had given up on. Dreams that were set in the back shelf, tucked away for another day, another lifetime. These are all being brought back online, and with renewed vigor. You helped me to choose myself by choosing to be all that you are. You helped me to move beyond the need to camouflage or to hold shame about the unique path that has always been calling me towards it. I'm making up for lost time in so many ways, and this expansion, I wasn't expecting it at this point in my life. I had become so set in my ways. I had given up the fight for more. And yet you arrived into my awareness, first as a glimmer in my consciousness, as a dream that would follow me throughout my day, different from all the rest. And something stirred, and I started to recognize the cycles and the patterns, the looping round and round, as well as the exits that I had been oblivious or too afraid to actually see before. Don't give up on me. Don't give up on us. Know that you are my hope and you are my restoration, and that it's not too late for us, that there will be time. And together, even if it's just a moment, a year, a decade, or a handful of these things, that each kiss will be savored by me. Every moment I am able to look you in your eyes face to face, to hold your hand and to call you mine, This will sustain me for all the eternities to come. It is no accident that we have walked into our lives in this manner and at this time. And I know that it's a heavy crown, the certainty and the doubt which seeks to topple that. I know you've moved into a space within yourself where you are no longer investing in unsubstantiated fantasies. I know there have been others before me who had dared to awaken your heart and left you wanting. And that those cowards who left their mark inside of you have created such discernment that you struggle to truly accept and to let love in. I am the same. We are the same. Let us help one another. Let us teach one another. Let us show one another the way home, to ourselves, and then through to each other. I'm starting to recognize the greater forces at play, which have orchestrated in such a unique and confusing fashion all that we are experiencing. And it's this grand choreography that helps me to endure the confusion and the disappointment and those fears from the past which come up out of the river of my subconscious and threaten to topple my progress, urging me to shrink back down into a version of myself that is known. I see these things now as rising at the point when I am ready for my next great transcendence. I hope you are able to scratch beneath the surface and the layers of these things as well, to see these sensations and these faces and dreams and this imagery for what it truly is. We are closer to that dream of forever with one another now than we ever have been before. And I need you in this dimly lit hour to look deeply inside of yourself and to feel me there, beating right alongside your own heart. Feel into the grand scheme of this lifetime and see it as a page among many in our story. The unexpected horizons that we are moving towards, they are good. They are what we have been seeking. And I know that there is such anguish as you lean into trust and faith. And yet at the same time, the sour memories of betrayal try to hold you back, keep you from fully believing, from fully leaning in, to struggling against this change. Hold my hand quietly inside, and together we will move through this. All the questions, all these strange coincidences, all which is known but is beyond words. In you I have found all I could ever want and more. Please don't doubt for a moment how very much I cherish you. So those are your messages, group 2. And in terms of signs, with the sun we have Leo, judgment is Scorpio, Wheel of Fortune is mutable energy, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius. The star is Aquarius. Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the cups is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Wheel of Fortune also came up in group 1, so if you felt drawn to watch that, you may want to do so at the end of this group, because there could be additional messages there for you. But I'm going to get some initials, and this can be a first, middle, or last name of you or this person, or it could spell something out, just whatever resonates for you. We've got R, B, X, F, I, L, Z, C, W, and N. So those are your messages, group 2. I hope they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. If you'd like a personal reading, I offer them through my Etsy shop, and there's a link in the description box of the video for that. I offer a variety of pre-recorded video readings, written readings, and channeled letters. Turnaround time on everything is 5 to 7 days from the time of purchase. I also sell handmade jewelry, dream catchers, and sun catchers if you're interested in checking any of that out as well. I've also launched a second channel here on YouTube. It's called Lady of the Dawn Tarot, and there's a link in the description box as well as in the channel section of my page for that. The format there is a little different from here. I do pick a cards as well as general energy check-ins, but the topics that I cover are related to spirituality, wellness, ascension, and self-love. So if any of that sounds interesting, I invite you to check that channel out, and I thank you for your support over there on my new channel as well as for your continued support here on this channel. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well. Hi, group 3. You chose the Citrine. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards, and then I will channel based on what comes through with that, as well as anything else I pick up energetically. So what does your forever person want you to know right now, group 3? Okay, we've got the Five of Wands, the Three of Swords, Five of Swords, the Moon, Page of Wands, and the World. I want to put an end to the innuendos between us. There is so much that I want to reveal to you, and yet I'm afraid. I think you feel the same way, but I'm just not quite sure. I hold my tongue. I keep silent. I make little suggestions. I tiptoe around the truth and the power of what I feel because I'm afraid to lose you. I don't want to overwhelm you. And I don't want to find out the possibility that I am not what you are seeking. I hear you calling out to me in the darkness. I've got the strange suspicion that you send loving thoughts as frequently as I do across the distance to me throughout the days and nights. You come to me cloaked in dreams in a variety of guises, but I always recognize you. I love the secret game that we play with each other. I look around every corner for little signs that you are there. Your presence is so tangible in my reality, though we are miles apart. And I want to push through to you. But there's so much that needs to grow and develop in my confidence, in my sense of self, in my willingness to take a risk, despite not knowing how everything might play out between us. You compel me to change and to release my old ways, to step out of this need for hiding and duplicity. I want to do things right. I want to hold you in the light of day, without all the complications and the bitterness and the loose ends rattling around behind us. I want to be in the quiet, just you and me. I want things to unfold in a way between us that our integrity is intact. That there's no questioning that we did things in an appropriate manner with one another. My transition into the hearts of others has often been a sloppy process. Hard choices, heartbreaks left in my wake, littering my memory with regret, keeping me stuck in a cycle of running. I'm through with all of that. I want to cement up the past so that it is unable to breach this sacred space that we are becoming aware of slowly and diligently between and within one another. Please don't think that because I have to go about things in this manner at this time that I don't care, because I do. I set you apart from all others without meaning to. You occupy the throne of honor within me. And I cannot bring to you the complicated and shameful tendencies of my past doings in love. I need to push away. I need to defeat all of those old patterns within myself. Send all of those old memories packing. Get your things and get out. I need to tell them. And then wait until their shadow is not even perceptible in the disappearing horizon behind me. And so I'm taking my time. I attend to and am aware of the potential and the intensity of what might be birthed between us. And I will guard you and I will keep you, my precious and beloved secret, deep within my heart. So no one will hear word uttered out loud until the time comes for us to step forth into the future and horizon of what we might become together. I'm fighting my own lower nature and my own tendency to complicate matters and to self-sabotage. I am soothing the parts of myself that just want to rush forward, and I am learning to wait. You are worth the wait. And I intend to prove to you beyond the shadow of a doubt that from the moment I laid eyes on you, I knew that you were the one I have been waiting for. Please be patient and know, unquestionably, unshakably, and undeniably, I am so in love with you. So those are your messages, group 3. In terms of signs with the wands, we've got fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Swords is air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. The moon is Pisces and Cancer, and the world is fixed energy, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. And we've got some repeat cards as well. 5 of Wands came up in group 2, so if you felt drawn to watch that one, you may want to do so after this. There could be additional messages, and then 5 of Swords showed up in group 1, so also there may be additional messages for you as well if you feel inclined to watch either or both of those groups. I'm going to get some initials now, and this can be a first, middle, or last name of you or this person, or it can spell something out, just whatever resonates for you. Got O, D, Y, R, L, B, Z, J, N, and Q. So those are your messages, group 3. I hope they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. If you'd like a personal reading, I offer them through my Etsy shop, and there's a link in the description box of the video for that. I offer a variety of pre-recorded video readings, written readings, and channeled letters. Turnaround time on everything is 5 to 7 days from the time of purchase. I also sell handmade jewelry, dream catchers, and sun catchers if you're interested in checking any of that out as well. I have also launched a second channel here on YouTube. It's called Lady of the Dawn Tarot, and there's a link in the description box as well as in the channel section of my page for that. The format there is a little different from here. I do pick-a-card readings as well as general energy check-ins, but the topics that I cover are related to spirituality, wellness, ascension, and self-love. So if any of that sounds interesting, I invite you to check that channel out, and I thank you for your support in helping that channel to grow, as well as for your continued support here on this channel. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well.